Imagine waking up to a morning where your knees don't creak, your fingers don't ache, and you can stride confidently to your garden or lift a grandchild without wincing. These moments, simple, joyful, rely on one precious gift: healthy joints. But here's a truth that might hit close to home. After 60, your joints often send signals of trouble. Stiffness when you stand, a twinge in your hands, or pain that makes you skip your morning walk aren't just inconveniences. They're signs of joint pain and arthritis in seniors. And when your joints hurt, it's not just about discomfort. It's about missing coffee with friends, hesitating to climb stairs, or feeling your world shrink. I know that sounds heavy, but let me share some hope. You have the power to ease your arthritis pain and keep your joints moving. Your joints are like the hinges of your life. When you care for them, every day feels freer. Today, we'll explore three incredible nutrients that can soothe inflammation, strengthen your joints, and help you reclaim the activities you love. These aren't expensive pills or hard-to-find supplements. They're simple, affordable foods you can grab at your local grocery store, often for just a few dollars. And here's the kicker. The last nutrient doesn't just help your joints. It boosts your mood and energy too. If you've ever felt arthritis slow you down, maybe tying your shoes is tough or your knees ache after gardening, this is for you. Let's make a promise, right here, to ourselves and our loved ones. We'll do everything we can to keep our joints strong, our lives active, and our spirits high. Ready? Let's start this journey together. Think of Margaret, a 68-year-old from Georgia who lives for her weekly dance class. Every Tuesday, she'd sway to oldies, her laughter filling the room. But a couple of years ago, her knees started to protest. Getting up from a chair felt like a chore, and dancing became a distant memory. I thought arthritis was just part of getting older, Margaret told me, her voice tinged with sadness. I figured I had to live with the pain. She stopped going to class, worried she'd stumble or hold others back. It wasn't just her joints, it was her joy slipping away. Margaret's story isn't uncommon. As we age, our joints face wear and tear. Cartilage thins, inflammation flares, and stiffness sets in, leading to joint pain and arthritis in seniors, like osteoarthritis that grinds your knees or rheumatoid arthritis that swells your hands. These aren't just medical terms. They mean missing the things that make life rich. Kneading dough for Sunday dinner, walking your dog, or hugging your grandkids without pain. But Margaret's story doesn't end in stillness. She learned about foods that could help, made small changes to her meals, and worked with her doctor. Today, she's back on the dance floor, her knees steadier, her smile brighter. I feel like me again, she says, twirling. Her journey echoes something Maya Angelou once said. You may encounter many defeats, but you must not be defeated. Margaret found her strength again, not just in her joints, but in her spirit. Have you noticed your joints acting up? Maybe your hands ache when you knit. Don't brush it off. Let's keep going and see how you can ease that pain, just like Margaret did. Before we dive into the nutrients, let's talk about why your joints are so vulnerable as you age. Picture your joints as the hinges on a well-loved door, opening and closing every day. They're cushioned by cartilage and lubricated by fluid, but over time, they wear down. Years of walking, lifting, or even typing can thin that cartilage, while inflammation from arthritis can make every move painful. For folks over 60, this shows up as stiffness after sitting, swelling in your fingers, or a dull ache in your hips. These are early signs of joint pain and arthritis in seniors, and they're more common than you might think. Take Robert, a 70-year-old retired carpenter from Ohio. He loved building birdhouses in his workshop, but last year his hand started to throb and gripping a hammer felt impossible. I thought I'd have to give it up, he said, shaking his head. His daughter, Emily, urged him to see a doctor, who explained that Robert's joints needed better nutrition to fight inflammation. That visit was a turning point. Robert learned that small changes, like adding certain foods, could ease his pain. He didn't need to overhaul his life, just make smarter choices at the store. And here's the hope. you can do the same. Your joints aren't destined to betray you. With the right care, you can keep them moving whether you're painting, fishing, or chasing your grandkids. Dr. Andrew, while a wellness expert, puts it perfectly, the body is a self-healing organism, but it needs the right tools. Let's give your joints those tools, starting with the first nutrient that's a true inflammation fighter. Let's talk about omega-3 fatty acids, the first joint-saving nutrient your body will thank you for. You'll find these healthy fats in fatty fish like salmon, sardines, and mackerel, foods that are as tasty as they are powerful. Omega-3s are like a fire extinguisher for inflammation, calming the swelling that makes your joints ache. They also support cartilage health, keeping your knees and hips cushioned. Imagine a plate of baked salmon, golden and flaky with a sprinkle of dill. One serving packs a hefty dose of omega-3s, plus protein to keep your muscles strong, which helps your joints too. Adding fish is easier than you think. Grill salmon for dinner, 15 minutes in the oven, done. For lunch, toss canned tuna into a salad. On a budget, canned sardines cost about $2 and deliver the same benefits. Linda, a 66-year-old from Florida, learned this the hard way. Her arthritis made mornings tough. Her fingers were too stiff to button her shirt. I felt like I was losing myself, she said. Her doctor suggested fish, and Linda started with canned salmon in her sandwiches. Within weeks, her hands felt looser, and dressing was easier. If fish isn't your favorite, try chia seeds in your oatmeal or a fish oil supplement. Check with your doctor. Every bite of omega-3s is like oiling those rusty hinges, keeping your joints smoother. What a fish dish you enjoy. Try adding it this week. It's a small step with big relief. Now, let's move to the second nutrient, vitamin D, found in foods like eggs, fortified milk, and canned tuna. Vitamin D is like a builder for your joints, helping your body absorb calcium to keep bones strong and reduce arthritis pain. It also fights inflammation, easing that morning stiffness. Picture a sunny-side-up egg. Its yolk golden and rich. One egg gives you a solid dose of vitamin D, plus protein for muscle support. Adding vitamin D is simple. Pour a glass of fortified milk with breakfast, scramble eggs for lunch, or snack on yogurt. On a budget, a dozen eggs cost about $3 and last week's. James, a 69-year-old from Texas, used to wince climbing stairs, his knees aching from arthritis. I thought I'd need a cane, he admitted. His nurse suggested vitamin D, and James started with eggs and milk daily. Soon, stairs weren't so daunting. If you don't eat dairy, fortified orange juice, or a vitamin D supplement, doctor approved, works too. Vitamin D is like sunshine for your joints, keeping them strong and flexible. What's a vitamin D food you like? Slip it into your day. It's a gift to your mobility. We've got two nutrients down, but the third is a game changer. Turmeric, a spice loaded with curcumin, found in curry dishes or as a pantry staple. Curcumin is like a superhero for your joints, fighting inflammation and easing pain as effectively as some over-the-counter meds. Imagine a bowl of chicken curry. Its golden hue warm and inviting. A teaspoon of turmeric packs a powerful dose of curcumin, plus flavor that makes meals fun. Adding turmeric is a breeze. Sprinkle it into soups, stir it into rice, or blend it into a smoothie with a pinch of black pepper to boost absorption. A small jar costs -$2 and lasts months. Patricia, a 67-year-old from Colorado, felt her arthritis flare when knitting, her fingers too sore to hold needles. It broke my heart, she said. Her friend suggested turmeric, and Patricia started adding it to her stews. Weeks later, her hands were nimbler, and knitting was back. If turmeric's taste isn't for you, curcumin supplements with a doctor's okay can help. As Dr. Tieraona Low Dog, a natural medicine expert, says, turmeric is nature's anti-inflammatory gift. Every pinch is a step toward pain-free joints. Tried turmeric lately? Give it a go. It's like armor for your mobility. With omega-3s, vitamin D, and turmeric in your arsenal, you're on the path to happier joints. But let's amplify these nutrients with daily habits that make them work harder. First, consider gentle movement. A 15-minute walk or chair yoga daily keeps your joints lubricated and reduces stiffness. Barbara, a 65-year-old from Michigan, used to avoid her garden due to hip pain. She started walking, and her hips felt looser. I'm planting again, she beams. No park nearby? Try stretching at home. Another tip, maintain a healthy weight. Even losing 5 pounds can ease knee pain as it reduces joint stress. Robert, our carpenter, swapped soda for water and dropped a few pounds, noticing less ache in his hands. These habits are budget-friendly and simple. What's a small move you could try? Maybe a short stroll or skipping sugary drinks. These steps are like greasing the wheels of your joints, keeping you active and free. Let's talk about another habit, staying hydrated. Your joints need fluid to stay cushioned, and dehydration can worsen arthritis pain. Aim for 8 glasses of water daily, more if you're active. Mary, a 71-year-old from Arizona, used to feel her knees lock up. I didn't realize water could help, she said. After keeping a water bottle handy, her joints felt smoother. Add a lemon slice for flavor if water's dull. Hydration also boosts energy, helping you stay active. If you forget to drink, set a phone reminder or keep a bottle on your counter, like Mary does. Think of each sip as a love note to your joints, keeping them supple. What's your hydration trick? Try one new habit. It's a boost for your mobility. Sleep is another key habit for joint health. When you rest, your body repairs inflammation and eases pain. Aim for 7 to 9 hours in a dark, quiet bedroom. Karen, a 66-year-old from Illinois, struggled with sore shoulders until she used a supportive pillow. My joints thank me every morning, she says. If sleep's tough, try a calming routine. Sip herbal tea, avoid screens before bed, or read a light book. As sleep expert Dr. Matthew Walker notes, sleep is the foundation of healing. Your joints agree. What's one way to improve your sleep? Maybe a new pillow or earlier bedtime. These tweaks keep your joints and spirit refreshed. Don't skip regular doctor visits either. A yearly checkup can catch arthritis issues early, from inflammation to joint damage. Many tests, like blood work for rheumatoid arthritis, are covered by Medicare. Michael, a 70-year-old from Ohio, thought his knee pain was normal until a doctor spotted osteoarthritis. I could have gotten worse, he said, grateful for early treatment. Bring a list of symptoms to your appointment and be honest. Your doctor is your partner. If you're nervous, take a friend like Michael did. Checkups are like a safety net, keeping your joints strong. When was your last visit? Book one today. It's peace of mind. Now, let's weave these nutrients and habits into your life. Start small. Maybe add salmon to dinner or sprinkle turmeric on your soup. These aren't big changes, but they build a foundation for pain-free joints. Think of Linda, who we met earlier. Her stiff fingers made mornings hard, but fish and walks turned things around. I button my shirts now, she laughs. You don't need a fancy diet or gym. Try one new food or habit at a time. Maybe swap coffee for milk or walk after dinner. Each choice is a step toward less pain. And here's the beauty. These steps don't just help your joints. They lift your mood, boost energy, and keep you connected to what you love. As Oprah Winfrey says, the biggest adventure you can take is to live the life of your dreams. Strong joints make that adventure possible. Let's touch on the emotional side of joint pain and arthritis in seniors, because it's not just about your body, it's about your heart. When joints ache, it can feel isolating. You might skip book club because sitting hurts or avoid family picnics, worried about keeping up. Margaret, our dancer, felt this deeply. I stopped inviting friends, she admitted. But as she cared for her joints, her confidence grew. She's hosting dance parties again, her joy contagious. If you're feeling disconnected, you're not alone. Small steps, like adding vitamin D or stretching, can bring you back to what you love. Join a senior walking group or share a turmeric recipe with a friend. These connections remind you that your joints aren't just about moving, they're about living. What's one activity you've missed? Take a step toward it today. It's a spark for your spirit. Another way to support your joints is to make your home arthritis friendly. Small tweaks can make a big difference. Use ergonomic tools like a lightweight broom or a grip-friendly knife to ease hand strain. David, a 68-year-old from Tennessee, used to struggle chopping vegetables until he got a better knife. Cooking's fun again, he says. Keep floors clear to avoid trips, especially if your knees are stiff. And try warm compresses for sore joints. $5 heating pads work wonders. These changes are affordable and practical. If your budget's tight, ask family to help like David did. Your home should be a haven for your joints, not a challenge. What's one spot in your house that could be easier? Try a small fix. It's like opening a door for your mobility. Let's zoom out to why this matters. It's not just about walking or gripping. It's about staying connected to your life. Think of James, who we met earlier. His knee pain made him feel cut off from his stairs, his independence. But with vitamin D and weight loss, he's climbing again, his confidence back. Your joints tie you to the moments that matter. Baking with your daughter, fishing with friends, or dancing at a wedding. By eating foods like salmon, eggs, and turmeric, and building habits like walking and sleeping well, you're not just easing pain. You're protecting your freedom, your joy, your story. As Dr. David Katz, a health expert, says small changes in daily habits can lead to big improvements in quality of life. Approach your joint health with that mindset. Tiny steps, huge rewards. We've covered a lot today. 3 joint-saving nutrients, daily habits, and ways to keep your heart and home aligned with healthy joints. But this is just the start. You hold the power to fight joint pain and arthritis in seniors, to keep your body moving and your life vibrant. What's one step you'll take this week? Maybe it's buying a can of sardines, trying chair yoga, or booking a doctor's visit. Whatever it is, start small and build from there. You're not just caring for your joints, you're caring for the life you love. If this article sparked an idea or warmed your heart, join our Inner Zen community. Subscribe to our YouTube channel for more tips to thrive after 60, and drop a comment below. What's one thing you're excited to try for your joints? Got a topic you'd like us to cover? Maybe hearing loss or budget meals. We're listening. Thank you for sharing this time with me. Your joints are the hinges of your life. Keep them strong, keep them moving, and keep living every moment to the fullest. Here's to pain-free days ahead.